Hello everybody, and today we're back for episode 2 of my How to Pass series for MtF Transgender people, and in today's video we're focusing on hair. We are focusing on hair during this video, and I didn't make a plan so I don't ramble about random stuff. But first, someone sent some fan mail. Are we ready to open it? Because I'm excited, because for some reason we're doing this now, okay? As you can see, very professional, and I didn't see what was in it. Are we ready? So I put one on this side, one on this side. Let's reach for this side. It is... I'm not quite sure if you can see this. It's the Logitech C920. Oh my gosh! That is like the best webcam out there right now, guys, and I would definitely advise you guys to buy it. Is this legit? There's a shame there's no yellow LEDs in this, honestly. And the next one is, I'm kind of excited. I can't find it. Where is it? It's here. The next one is, what is it? I can't see it. What? It's a blue Yeti. I'm actually speechless. It's the blackout edition, which is pretty nice. It's got a red LED, not a yellow one. Anyway, now that unboxing's over, should we jump into the video about hair? So, I'm going to start off with answering 3 of the most asked questions I get asked every single day. So the first question is, does long hair really matter? Do I need to have long hair? Does long hair make it look more realistic or natural or authentic? Now I can say from honest opinion, yes, long hair makes it more believable and easier to pass, and it helps the whole passing in a transition kind of phase. Now, I'm not saying everyone must have long hair, because face structure also plays a major factor in the whole part of hair. And as you can tell, my face structure from the front is kind of nice, and I kind of like the front structure. But from the side, it's very defined, and that's why I have my hair like this. Like, it comes down, and you can only really see this bit and this bit. So, hair can be long, but it can also look better shorter. When I was in my early stage from transitioning from male to female, my hair was about up here. It looked like this kind of length, and I was fine with that. It was a bit thicker, as you can probably tell, but it was this kind of length, and I probably looked better back then passing than I do now passing. There is like a limit, I find, with hair where it's so long it doesn't look natural, if that kind of makes sense. Another question I get asked all the time is, should I wear a wig? Are wigs good? Are there good wigs around, or are there bad wigs around? And a similar question about extensions and hair extensions. So hair extensions and wigs, I would say no. Don't use them. Honestly, if they're not good quality, don't bother even going near. You're going to have to pay £300 or more. I'm not joking. Any cheaper, probably not good enough quality for passing. Now, you're probably like, £300 for a wig? Oh my god, that is so much money. I know, and I honestly can say, about a year ago, yes, I admit to falling into this trap, I had extensions. Now, I had them removed 2 days later. Why did I do that? They hurt me, painful, and fairly uncomfortable in general. So I would say not to wear a wig, because they can look bad and they don't look real unless they're good quality. They're expensive, but do wear them if you're trying to make it that kind of look. If you're trying to make it a bit of a tacky, rustic look, go for that. I'm not saying they're bad and make you look bad. I'm saying if you're trying to pass well, don't do it. Another question I get asked constantly is from the older generation. What happens if I suffer from hair loss? Is there any way around getting rid of hair loss and regrowing my full head of hair? Hair loss affects biological males. Now, I'm sorry, biological males suffer from hair loss. That's a fact. Now, the issue is that MTF in the older generations will suffer hair loss. Now, this is in relation to hormones and stuff like that. If you start on estrogen, your hair loss chances are likely to be reduced. And if you've already lost a lot of hair, estrogen may cover some of it. But my hair, I'm a young person and my hair is doing pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out, except for I can barely manage it these days. Like, what is this? It used to be perfect. It used to be perfect. It used to be fabulous. It used to be perfect. But now, what am I even? I don't know. And now I'm going to share with you some of the tips that I use personally and tips that I've learned from others that have worked amazingly well. The number one tip that most people don't know is accessories do help. May it be a little bow, may it be a headband. Nothing too major. It doesn't have to really be anything big. It can just be a hair clip. That hair clip can make a complete difference. A general male with long hair may not use a bobby pin. They may not use a hair clip. They may not even use a hairband. So that one clip helps you for your passing rate. So accessories do help. I'm not saying you have to wear accessories in your hair, just saying it will help ever so slightly. So now I'm going to share with you 6 things that I recommend for doing if you're starting off with short hair or long hair, or trying to grow your hair out into a particular style. These 6 steps are going to help you a lot. Are we ready? The first tip I want to share with you is have sideways swept bangs. If you don't know what that is, it's how my look is. It kind of has this, like, I don't know what to call this. It's a bang, but I don't know what else to call it. It's a fringe. That's the one I'm looking for. It's to have a long fringe. So my hairline's like that, which looks very masculine. So I just have the whole sideways section right up to the side. I've had a whole day of replying to emails. I'm tired, okay? My fringe is going to be like this for the video. My tip number 2 is have some layers. Now, layers, if you don't know what a layer is, it's where my hair, if I straighten out my hair, a strand of my hair, as you can see, I can pull my hair out and they're all not the same length. So, as you can see, they get longer and longer as they get to the top. This helps to create a V, which is why this looks so good. Because if I have my hair here, it basically hides it. If I have it back, it shows it. I'm not saying have it back or forward, but that's a good example where you can see the perfect V example. Now, my third tip is to have soft waves in your hair. As you can see, my hair's naturally wavy because I don't really do anything to the end. But when it's longer, you'll be able to see a more defined wave in it. But at the moment, I don't really bother with it, but you can see that it has like waves kind of in it. Now, my fourth tip is to have long hair. Now, this kind of counters what I said beforehand, but long hair is more likely to make you pass better. It all depends on your facial structure. If you can have short hair, then do it. So longer hair does more likely let you pass. Now the next tip is something that I have about probably like 75-25 against this. So the tip is to have side parts. Now this is not really a side part. If I wanted to show you what a side part looked like, it would look a bit like this. So it really is where the side is at the high point, all going onto one side. So I'm just using a random comb and literally just combing it to the side. Now, on me, it does not look good, which is why I have my hair naturally a bit more like that. And so I have my hair more naturally up here instead of the whole side going over. I just find this is better for my facial structure, but a side part does really help other people. It honestly does depend on your facial structure. And my final tip is highlights, lowlights, and contours. I can't really say enough about them. As you can tell, my hair is not naturally this colour. It's a lot more weirder colour. It looks darker. I honestly am not brown. My hair only has highlights and lowlights in it. I don't know if you can tell, but let me get some hair. So as you can tell, this area here is my roots. Here we have some highlights here, and we got some lowlights here and here. Highlights and lowlights do help with facial structure, and altogether it adds that extra depth, which does help. Extra depth in your hair and thickness will benefit your hair and make you pass even better. I just want to finish this video on a question I get asked all the time. what do I do to look after my hair, and how do I style it, and why do I have it in this exact, like, kind of look, and why it looks like it looks. So it is the evening, and I had a shower this morning. As you can tell, my hair has had like a day of me being around and doing stuff. It does look fairly messy, and I should probably have combed it. And which leads me on to the point that I want to answer. How do I care for my hair? Well, this is how I do it. I use this comb, which is a normal standard comb with thin teeth and thick teeth. I then use another comb, which is a bit more loose going and more gentle on my hair, I find, which is still thin teeth and thick teeth. I also use a jumbo comb. Now this just really helps, just like making it more alive looking and less dead. Like, you can honestly just tell that instantly. It looks so much more healthier. It just gives it volume, I find, and like gives it air and allows it to be what it wants to be, which is the main priority, be who you want to be. I also use a brush like this just so it can also get a bit more puffy volume in it, I find. I find this really does help for the puffy volume. And also I use this de-knotting comb, detangler, whatever you want to call it. I find this is also good for getting all those like dead ends undead and more alive. And I also like to use it as a brush to get all my pathing correct up here. So I have my hair styled like this because I find it's the best style for my structure. Also I have my highlights, that also helps. Also my parting up here and my side swept bangs that way look the best on me. Now I have gone through so many hairstyles, and this is honestly the one that probably helps me the best. Now you're probably like, but you still don't pass 100%, I could still mistake you. That's where the other thing's coming in, like face, which we'll cover in another video very soon. And we'll also cover about spots, which I don't really do anything about them on camera. And voice, and body shape, that will all be discussed in later videos, but this is how you can get your hair the most feminine as possible. So I hope this video has helped, and thank you guys for watching. And remember, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Now, I know that the video's ended, and I am starting to do this end bit where it's like, yay, hey, welcome. Anyway, make sure you do check out my gaming and vlog channel down in the description below. You can find all my social medias down in the description below, and do hit that subscribe button. It does really help me grow. And I just want to say thank you to the person that sent these. Like, honestly, I can't thank you enough. If you're watching this, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's not even my birthday. I'm not even going to say when my birthday is, because I know someone's going to buy me something. Oh gosh. Ugh. Goodbye. I did it in yesterday's video. You guys thought it was funny.